Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Wave to the people, Ryan.
What's up?
Okay, so
I,
this
I
is
mainly do peace signs.
peace. Okay, so this is our first YouTube episode.
Yeah, and our 14th episode overall.
Yeah,
So if you're wondering if
yeah.
you're
If you
coming,
want to check out
it,
season 1 and parts of most of season 2,
yeah, go
check us
check
out on
out.
Spotify.
Yeah, and
But
if those
YouTube is our new home.
yeah, and if those of you who followed us on Spotify and wondering what we look like, well, this is what we look like.
Yeah, so we got the table here.
Yep,
The two mics.
we got the live on air. We got all these helmets in here. We got Big 10 helmets, Big 12 helmets. Working on our ACC helmets, Pac-12 helmets, and all the NFL helmets.
Old NFL helmets too.
Yeah, old ones, which
and
includes the Redskins.
yeah, and we'll pull out some goodies under the table here in a minute.
Oh yeah, we will.
So let's jump right in, Ryan.
Yeah,
I know it's been a few weeks since we had an episode.
yeah. Mainly
Um,
because, well, I've been busy. I've been on vacation in
Yeah.
Oklahoma, and also we've been setting up for YouTube.
Yeah.
Which there's still a bunch of stuff that needs to be set up.
Yeah, so we'll show more of the room later on future episodes.
Yeah, we will.
And maybe, hopefully, a segment I was thinking we could do is go to the phones, have callers call in.
What, the phones? Oh yeah, yes. Like when we get more followers, we could definitely go to the phones. Like once we wait, is this a live stream or
No, not right now.
Yeah, right. But in the future, when we do a live stream, we'll be able to
Maybe
go.
we'll have some edited of the phones, but
Yeah.
So anyway, we got Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah, the one matchup that nobody asked for.
Yeah. I mean, you got to feel it for the Bills.
I know they've been chasing the Kansas City Chiefs since 2017.
And I know, like, everybody's like, "Oh, the rest," but we got to talk about the rest, right?
Oh my gosh, that was the most bullcrap game officiating I've ever seen. And I'm sorry. Like you cannot say that was. Like I said, this is why I hate the Chiefs. Like not even the Tom Brady dynasty got this insufferable.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Brady did win a lot, but you could say even Deflategate, you could say it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah, like this is even worse than the Brady dynasty.
Like I think what we're getting upset about is they're barely winning.
Yeah, like they've
been mediocre this year.
Yeah, like this year they're the worst 2-loss team I've ever seen. Like at least Tom Brady and the Patriots looked actually good when they lost and when they played.
I mean, some could say that the doorbell goes off.
Yep.
Some could say that oh geez, what was I thinking?
Some could say
that definitely with the Chiefs. Well, I should say the Lions this year. They were going and then they just fell off a cliff.
And same with the Vikings. They were pretty good somehow under Sam Darnold, and then they just went black in endgame.
So the Chiefs are like the only team that like has looked on the eye test kind of mediocre.
Yeah,
and have gone this far.
Yeah, it's borderline devil magic.
Like you would think that in the playoffs you'd get exposed with it.
No, and they have not. No. And you can thank the referees for that.
Yeah, because I want to go to specifically the first call.
Oh,
I don't know if you can call that a catch. Because I know they can say, well, the ball could hit the ground, but no one really had possession.
Yeah, no one had possession. That should have been incomplete pass.
Like a lot of that football was on the ground.
But then the refs were like, nope, that was a catch.
No, like what would have been. Well, I don't know. Did they call it pass interference?
I mean, no.
I think it was just holding.
No, they didn't. They did not. Wait, are you talking about the catch or?
Yeah, I think it was holding. They called.
I don't think they called a penalty. Like,
no, it was on Travis Kelce though. But it would have only been 5 yards versus the whatever 30 yards they got.
Yeah, but still. But the point is that should have been called incomplete. Yeah. And the Bills threw a challenge flag, and yet.
And then they say that the tie goes to the receiver. Is there nothing that the defense is able to do?
Oh my gosh! Like I know, like I'm surprised the defense.
They can't touch the quarterback, let alone Mahomes.
Yeah,
as other quarterbacks have been hit. Like Jared Goff on that one play got lit up, no flag.
Oh my gosh! Like the amount of times the NFL, the defensive players have been limited, you would have thought they would go on strike right now.
And I feel like those NFL players get fined.
Yeah,
why can't we fine the refs?
Yeah, and also not to mention challenge penalties, you know. And
yeah.
Like, how is that not a rule yet? Come on, Goodell.
Yeah, I mean, with the limited challenges anyway,
Yeah,
you might
like
as well just let them
there
do
needs to
it.
be extra challenges for like penalties.
No, I think you still leave it at that number, but you allow them to challenge a penalty.
Yeah, maybe for a penalty you can challenge it without having to risk a timeout or something.
And another one that maybe some people missed
Yeah.
was they should have got a delay of game.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Actually, I don't remember that. When was this?
Well, it was a 2-minute warning for the first half.
I
It
see.
was 2:01. Play clock was 0,
Oh my gosh.
like by half second. I know they say, oh, by the time the ref looks back, there's a half-second gap,
I'm sorry, but
but
like,
they were not even trying to run a
is
play.
Clark Hunt actually paying these refs or something?
Some should say, but
Yeah.
and then
Or is Goodell secretly a Chiefs fan?
another one I think that definitely needs to be investigated is okay. So tennis, you know how tennis has trackers; they know if the ball's in or out.
They have trackers. I don't really watch tennis, so
Oh, well, Cashman would get it.
yeah,
But
Cashman would get it.
anyway, they have those technologies, and for the NFL, we rely on two old guys carrying a chain.
No, we need to have technology.
Yeah,
At this point, I wouldn't mind of that replacing human
because
jobs.
yeah, human eyes they're gonna deceive you.
Yeah,
You like where that ball was, they ruled it short.
especially
It
the
should have been a first down,
yeah,
probably.
and then that one play where there was
But I
that
think if we have technology, then we don't have the human error.
yeah, or they still rig the technology in the Chiefs' favor. But anyway, but then we should go to that one where it looked like it was a first down. One line judge running said it was, and another one said it wasn't.
And then call on the field stood as called.
Yeah, having to see, and
But
then
like the guy that was seeing Josh Allen's back, how do you go with that spot? He didn't see where the ball
like,
was.
come on, that's kind of a stupid
And
thing
the
to
other guy
assume.
you would think would see more, but bunched up bodies. There was a receiver, a quarterback right in front of him.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then we'll also talk about when, like, once again, tight end threw the game away. Dalton Kincaid. Well, and it looked like they were, and Jim Nance said that there was a flag on the play when there wasn't.
If he would have caught it, it would have been a
Yeah,
flag.
yeah, I think there's a theory going around. If he caught that, they would have threw a flag.
Well, they did.
They did, and
It
then
probably would
immediately
have been
picked
like
it up.
offensive holding.
I'm sorry, but like, I'm sorry. It's like it's run by okay, I'm not. It's like it's run under a okay. I'm not going to go there. But it seems like it's like it's run on the government. They're so bad at their job.
Oh.
Like,
Like
I'm
the
sorry.
United States Congress. Just
Yeah,
wasting everybody's time.
yeah. I'm sorry, but like that was by far the worst, most painful game ever to watch.
And it's like Ravens drop a pass week before,
Yeah,
and now it's the Bills.
having to also and having
and
to,
also shout out
hold on.
to Sorry, Ryan, continue.
Yeah, like having to see that and listen to Tony Romo's insufferable commentating made it worse.
Let cook.
Like, shut up, Tony Romo. That was not funny.
Like he doesn't even like the thing with Romo is we don't need the over explanation. Just stuff a sock in it.
Yeah, and also, okay, I don't know. At least, but imagine this were Chris Collinsworth, dude. We do a lot of mudslinging at Tony Romo, but maybe we should mudsling at Chris Collinsworth. Honestly,
Are we listening at Tom Brady in the Super Bowl?
We'll see how well
he also does over talking, but he doesn't like try to be funny.
Yeah, and honestly, he's gotten better and better as time has gone on.
Yeah.
Like, we'll see how he does in the Super Bowl, and it's gonna be weird not seeing Greg Olson in there with Kevin Burkhardt.
Yeah, Greg Olson was slinging mud at Tom Brady. It's like I should be in there.
I'm saying he's probably jealous. Anyway, what were you trying to say? You're gonna say a shout out to Justin Tucker about what?
No, the Ravens for donating to Dalton Kincaid's foundation.
Oh yeah,
because Ravens fans, because the Bills fans did it to Mark Andrews Foundation, donated money because
I guess what goes around comes back around again.
Oh, and also, yeah.
And also,
Justin Tucker
that's especially true in the AFC North with first Deshaun Watson, then Justin Tucker.
But we don't know
what
if
is
these
going
are true.
on.
We don't know if Tucker's are
Although
true.
it's allegedly. That's ignorant. Anyway,
that's the lawyer term.
Yeah,
for you're guilty,
innocent until proven guilty.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So far, it's just coming out, so we don't know if it's true. But if that's the case, Justin Tucker, did you not learn from Deshaun Watson? You play him twice a year.
I mean, his kicking kind of went off. And
yeah, like honestly,
I don't know if he was black magic because remember what happened in the AFC Championship game last year?
I don't remember what happened.
Where Kelsey, he was warming up on the Chiefs side,
to
kind of throw at like smack talk them.
Oh my gosh,
he was warming up on their end,
Yeah.
And Kelsey just threw his kicking gear out of the way.
Oh wait, was he? Wait, was there like a fight that broke out? Kelsey was on the Ravens side or something.
No, because the Chiefs were warming up. I don't know which side
And
it
also,
was.
especially that year's Chiefs. How the hell did they win a Super Bowl? You know, they were even worse. At least this year team looks somewhat good. Last year's team was not good. The
I mean, they
worst
have
Super Bowl
offensive
winning,
weapons this
yeah,
year.
like the worst Super Bowl winning team I've ever seen.
Yeah. But anyway,
Anyways,
the NFC side.
How about let's go to the NFC now and stop complaining about the Chiefs' devil magic.
Saquon Barkley just
Yeah.
hand it off to the boy.
Oh, and also fun fact, this year, like, there's been at least one Penn State player starting in a Super Bowl every year. Like 59 Super Bowls, there's been at least one Penn State player.
Wow.
So we should start calling Penn State Super Bowl U. Like, if you want to go into the remember, kids, if you want to
they
go to
just can't win national titles themselves.
I know. If you remember, kids, you want to go to the Super Bowl, go to Penn State.
I wonder if you put all these Penn State players on the team.
They can't. Yeah, they can't
and
win.
Let's see if they win.
Oh yeah.
That's
And
like
yet
Mr.
Penn State can't even
Bichon.
win a championship under James Franklin. He should be fired instead of Ryan Day.
Yeah. Although Ryan Day is probably safe for now.
Yeah, I'd say like he can't be
until he loses to Michigan.
And a bunch of Michigan fans, a bunch of Ohio State fans, they'd rather beat Michigan than win a championship.
I mean, we got to celebrate the Big Ten.
Yeah,
because U of I gets money.
Because it just
everybody
means
gets money.
More. BIG, BIG, BIG. Suck it, SEC. Woo!
Okay, that was a little echoey.
Sorry about that. I got a little excited. Anyway, so moving back onto the Eagles.
I mean, they're just pretty tough.
I mean, like, I say the key to this game is can, like, the Eagles defense cover the Chiefs wide receivers like Smith-Schuster, Xavier Worthy, and Hollywood Brown. Like, can Cooper DeJean...
Like, fast receivers.
Yeah, can Cooper DeJean cover Xavier Worthy, and can CJ Gardner-Johnson cover the other receivers?
I mean, is he playing?
I mean, I don't know. Is he out down with an injury?
I don't know.
And also, can the Eagles... Because
it's going to be two rookies, Cooper DeJean and Quinion Mitchell.
Yeah.
And Darius Slay will guard somebody, but
yeah, and also the D line. Can they cover the zone? When can they stop Kareem Hunt or Isaiah Pacheco?
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
I mean, because
Chiefs don't really focus on the run game.
Yeah, and also Jalen, but even if they do, he got Jalen Carter to stop him.
Yeah, the D line's pretty good.
Yeah, and then
Jordan Davis. Yeah,
Jordan Davis. Yeah, I'm still starting to learn defense players. I'm mostly good at offensive players, which is why we decided to cancel our awards show this year because I was not fully ready for it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna review the year.
Yeah, we're still gonna review the year, but
we might probably focus on that more next episode.
Yeah, next episode, and then so and then the Chiefs off can the Eagle can AJ Brown and Devontae Smith run all over the Chiefs secondary.
Yeah, and that Chris Jones, is he going to be able to
Chris Jones,
stop that run there?
Yeah, especially can they stop? The big question is, can they stop Saquon Barkley?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
especially once he gets past the first level, I think is when he's the most dangerous.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley,
if you can keep him contained between the tackles.
Yeah. This is why my second most wanted Super Bowl was
because the linebacker's going to have to come up and fill the gaps to tackle.
Yeah. And this is why my second most wanted Super Bowl was Eagles Ravens, so we could have a Saquon Barkley versus Derrick Henry Super Bowl. Who wouldn't want to see that?
Yeah.
And also, I understand the Chiefs hate, but I don't understand the Eagles hate. Why are so many people saying why are so many people hate the Eagles?
Because their fans are insufferable.
Yeah.
You see that one guy firing shots up into the air,
and also one guy.
People were like, "I believe that was a gun."
And one guy even died while falling off a street pole 40 feet in the air. Eagles fans, they're so crazy that they'll be willing to die celebrating. Super Bowl.
Last time they set a car on fire or some crap.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I mean, I've seen a video of people celebrating. Yeah, they set couches on fire, set cars on fire.
I believe someone ran over some people.
Oh my gosh!
And
Philadelphia fans, they're a crazy bunch.
I would have waited to see Bills versus Eagles.
Oh yeah, I would have loved to see that. They'd probably be so drunk that they wouldn't remember it come tomorrow morning. The two drunkest cities in the NFL.
Who won? And they were at the game.
If the Bills won, how many tables would be destroyed all over Buffalo? And honestly, it makes me wonder why what if Boston had a team like, not counting the Patriots because they're not in Boston, but imagine if they were in Boston,
Like downtown Boston.
downtown Boston, because those fans
That's
are
where
also
they started, but they were only there for like a year.
yeah, but like imagine if they were still in downtown Boston. Imagine how how crazy Boston fans are for their Celtics.
In the Red Sox, yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, it kind of makes me wish the Patriots were in Boston, no, and not in where they're at now, like Foxborough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this Super Bowl would have been a lot better if it was either Eagles versus Ravens or Eagles versus Bills or Commanders versus Bills. And also, fun fact, I read somewhere that apparently Dan Snyder is not happy was not happy with the Commanders' success. And I'm like, dude, if you're not happy with it, why did you buy the team in the first place?
Always sad that the second year after a new team bought them, they're winning.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like if you didn't like their success, why'd you buy the team?
And like you could say with most teams, you're one coach,
Yep,
and one star player away
from
beat like NFC championship game.
They got Jaden Daniels now,
and they got Dan Quinn,
who was almost.
I saw somewhere this interesting stat. So, offensive minded head coach with a defensive minded head coach that previously failed at an old job. So you could take the Vikings as an example.
Yeah.
Tremendous offensive mind. Brian Flores, old Dolphins coach.
Yeah.
Defensive coordinator.
Yeah, defense coordinator Mike Zimmer, he was terrible.
Yeah, and Mike Zimmer was never a coach. That's why it didn't work for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and also the Cowboys, they hired Jerry Jones. He is too old to run.
And then there was another example.
Yeah,
when Wade Phillips was the DC for Sean McVay.
Who's Wade Phillips?
He was, I think, an old Texans coach.
Okay,
and maybe he was a Cowboys coach.
Wait a minute. Never mind. I don't think I remember his name.
And then, this year with Nick Sirianni.
Okay, what's your point?
Well, I'm just saying that.
A star player and a coach. Oh, I see. Yeah, and not to mention, I think there's there might be a theory where if your name is Dan and you're coaching, you take risks instead of taking the field goal, you go for it on fourth down. Like Dan Quinn and Dan Campbell are two very alike.
We also got a lot of Mikes, I feel like.
Yeah.
Mikes and Dans are head coaches.
And also, speaking of Mike, I think the Cowboys are asking for Mike McCarthy back after the boneheaded hire they did. I'm sorry, but like Jerry Jones, you are too old to run a football program.
Like, and he let good Lions coaches without even interviewing them.
Yeah, like how did he not try for Ben Johnson? I assume that's his name.
Yeah.
Like the the Bears got him now.
Like you could even maybe try Deion.
Like I read somewhere that said Deion Sanders would have been a disaster for him.
I feel like that would.
Yeah, so I think Deion Sanders is good at Colorado. I don't think he needs to coach in the NFL.
Like, I just don't think he'd be too tough on the players.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like country club, like the Jets.
Country club?
Or they just have fun and don't care about winning or losing.
Yeah, that's definitely Aaron Rodgers. Definitely spends too much time in the country club, or more like city club, because they're in the biggest city in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also someone joked on the internet saying that here's a script: Chiefs win, Travis Kelce proposes to Taylor Swift on the field, and then announces his retirement.
Or it could be the reverse. Taylor Swift propose.
Honestly,
is that what they're doing? Like, if the Eagles win, she proposes, but if the Chiefs win, he does.
Whatever way, I'm like, oh shocker, the internet breaks.
Yeah,
suddenly it's all over it's like all over the. It's all over.
No, I feel like there's been collusion if you think about it with the script. Saquon going to the Eagles.
Oh my gosh! Just to make the Giants suffer,
and make Taylor Swift be at the Super Bowl with her two favorite teams.
Wait, she likes the Eagles too?
Yeah, she's from Philadelphia area.
Oh my gosh,
Pennsylvania.
And also the colors. Can we color the Super Bowl logo in anything but red? I'm sorry.
I'm like, why did they start doing the colors?
I mean, like,
because before they used to just be silver.
Yeah, silver, gold, or platinum, but now it's
simple colors.
But now they're starting to hint. And also, here's a fun fact: last year, you might remember this, but it was purple and red in like the Niners colors. And
2021.
This was
since 2021 has the NFL been scripted.
Yeah, like,
Some
and
should
not to
ask.
mention, and also here's a fun fact. So, like, 20 in the lead up to the NFC and AFC championship, there were cakes being made which had the Niners and Ravens logos on them, and people were saying that the NFL script had leaked, and then it was not Ravens Niners, it was Chiefs Niners. Like,
Well, because 2 reds and then Taylor Swift album was purple.
oh my
So it's
gosh.
like
Like, can the NFL stop making it obvious, or at this point just stop coloring the logo? So it
and it's like, is it really green?
like
Or is it more yellow?
but if you are to color it, do not make it red next year. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, because I don't think they've released that logo. I
Yeah,
think they do
although
it.
although it
I
looks,
think they do it like after the Super Bowl
I swear, if I see one more, if I see
of
one
red.
more Super Bowl logo that's red, I'm going to pull my hair
We
out.
need yellow or orange.
Yeah, we
Or
need some
orange or black.
actually we need some orange for my Cincinnati Bengals, baby, which were the only team to beat Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship.
And Tom Brady.
Okay. Tom Brady's in the NFC, not the AFC. Tom Brady was. Wait,
The
talking about
one year with the Patriots.
Oh yeah, and then there was.
And then the Super Bowl.
Yeah, then the Super Bowl. Who was? Yeah. I'm like, can the NFC like the NFC has won this as the only time they won, and the one time the NFC wins Super Bowl, it had to be against my Bengals. That was absolutely that was the year I became a Bengals fan.
Okay, so they're just doing like, if you want to look here, Ryan.
Yeah.
Like a simple blue, like this with the skylines.
Wow, that's a much better logo. So that way we
But I think that was supposedly a leaked one on Reddit.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. I was like, I just hope they just don't color it in, so they don't have to make it obvious if it's scripted.
So blue, who would that? Giants?
I don't think Giants. Like the Giants would absolutely suck.
It could be Lions.
Lions and what?
Well, it has to be an AFC team.
AFC.
So it can't be the Seahawks.
So what? So the AFC team. What does that look like?
I feel like all the blue teams are Titans. I don't know about that.
The
Patriots.
Not. I don't think. I think we're sick of the Patriots winning. So
Colts.
I wouldn't put against it if Anthony Richardson can finally get over the hump. So it looks like from the logo, it could be Lions versus Colts. Or Bills. Why did we think of the Bills?
Oh, yeah, we didn't think of the Bills.
Dude, why did we not think of the Bills? So Lions-Bills, that's what the matchup we should have gotten this year. You know?
So is Josh Allen gonna have his revenge on Mahomes?
And can Jared Goff bring Detroit and can Detroit make their first ever Super Bowl?
I mean, that would be something, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, Vikings fans would complain if they were the only team. Okay, actually, the Vikings fans like you would complain if they're the only team in the NFC North that does not have a Super Bowl. Or a Lombardi Trophy, I meant.
Well, I know. Where's Josh Allen from?
Josh Allen. He played at Wyoming. Is that what you're asking?
Or what? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Guess where? Because we know Jared Goff's a California boy, right?
I know.
Josh Allen was born in California.
Oh my gosh.
Super Bowl's in California.
Oh my gosh. It's a perfect script.
Yes.
It's a perfect script.
Perfect script.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to teams that did not make the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
especially the playoffs.
Let's start with teams that didn't make the playoffs.
So Ryan, below us, why don't you grab that hat down there?
The hat. This is what you're using the hat for.
Okay, so let's put that up here, Ryan.
Yep.
You can show the viewers if you want.
Okay.
The hat, nice hat.
We got some NFL
nice
teams
cowboy hat.
Yep.
So Ryan, go ahead and pick out a team.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me what they should do for the offseason.
Okay, Vikings. Well, I should say try and re-sign Sam Darnold. Maybe get JJ McCarthy ready.
If Sam Darnold, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, and then also maybe improve the defense a little bit, and maybe stop tanking at the end.
Yeah, hold off on that. So my
Cowboys, fire your offensive coordinator. Fire Jerry Jones. Get him in the retirement home. Get a new owner, and actually do something.
Burn that up too.
Rams. Okay, so you got to keep Matthew Stafford healthy. You got to make sure Cooper Kupp doesn't leave. You got to make sure Cooper Kupp doesn't leave, and then
improve the defense around Jared Verse.
Yep, and overall, and don't beat my Bengals this time. Ugh. Cardinals. Well, make sure that midget Kyler Murray actually plays good, because he does not look good.
Take away his Xbox.
Yeah, take away his Xbox, take away his Call of Duty, and actually have him win games.
Another kind of hidden one is get him an O-line and
Yeah.
some weapons
Yeah,
besides
definitely,
Marvin
because
Harrison.
he is too small to see anything in the quarterback. And honestly, you need to have a small line because that dude can't see anything. Packers, okay, make sure Jordan Love is healthy. And make sure and
So
maybe
give him some training programs.
make sure your training programs are good, and also beat the Niners this time.
I think they definitely need to get some veterans on that
Yeah,
team
okay,
because they're
Colts.
the youngest team.
Colts. Make sure Anthony Richardson stays healthy. Get some receivers around him and get an O line to protect him.
I would say work on his accuracy.
Yeah,
Jeez.
and get your accuracy good. Florida quarterbacks have not been good. I refer you to what's his name?
For who?
The Florida quarterbacks normally are busts. I refer you
Tim
to
Tebow
Tim Tebow as proof.
and anybody
Okay,
else.
okay. Giants, draft Cam Ward or Shador Sanders, or get some quarterback because I don't think Tommy DeVito or whoever the third string
I
was.
think they're all contracts are up for every quarterback they have.
They need to get a quarterback fast, and it's not definitely
A
not gonna
veteran or
It's maybe trade for like Jimmy Garoppolo or Gardner Minshew, or maybe get
and then draft a quarterback.
yeah, or maybe
Kirk
Teddy
Cousins, I think, is gonna be
or
out
Kirk
there.
Cousins, or maybe Teddy Bridgewater or someone. You guys definitely need it. All right, Lions. Did I already say Lions?
And they could try to sign Sam Darnold too.
Yeah,
Because I don't know if that's going to be a true thing.
Yeah, I know.
But I think you got to see what JJ has.
Yeah, we'll have to see what. I don't say they should sign Sam Darnold yet. They should wait. They should wait for one season, and they should also see how JJ McCarthy does.
Well, you got to be able to trust him
because he's the only quarterback we've not seen yet. Anyway, Lions. Like you're kind of safe in all things. There's some players you might need to re-sign, and
they're also gonna have to get because they lost their coordinators.
Yeah, they got to get some new coordinators.
Yeah,
I
know they promoted the linebackers coach to DC.
Yep.
So I think they just need to get healthy and sign some defensive guys.
Jaguars, you got a lot to do. Cut Mac Jones because he sucks as a backup. Like get some receivers around. Get some receivers around Trevor Lawrence, and also tell Saddam Hussein like guy to actually run a football team. And I'm not joking.
And
their owner looks like Saddam Hussein.
Defense is there.
Okay, Buccaneers. Have Baker cook even more. Maybe not cookies here, but like.
Yeah, I mean, they also had a lot of injuries.
Make sure to keep.
I'd say get him a superstar.
Maybe hire some new doctors so your players can be healthy.
And actually get him an OC for more than 1 year.
Yeah,
yeah. And also for the Jaguars, cringe on the new coach trying to say Duval.
Okay, Jets. Have the players have good Madden ratings, and have the new players have good Madden ratings, and fire Mike Woodson, have him sell the team, and actually start winning. And also send Aaron Rodgers to the retirement home. He's washed.
And don't let your kids run the team too.
Yep.
Jeez.
49ers. Well, who knows if Brock Purdy is actually legit or if he's not. But do they have to re-sign a lot of players?
I think they need to give him a contract.
And Brock Purdy, maybe he might go to the Giants.
And I would say draft a wide receiver too.
Yeah, because Brandon Ayuk and Juwan Jennings.
He got hurt, but he wasn't even the same.
Yeah, Brandon Ayuk, he's kind of washed. Juwan Jennings, he's all right.
He's not a superstar.
Deebo Samuel. And do you think Christian McCaffrey's on the downward spiral?
We'll see.
Yeah, and in that case, you might need to draft a rookie running back. All right.
I think he got Madden cursed.
Commanders. So
he
Commanders.
Got Madden cursed.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, of course he did. And
so let's see who was on the cover and if they'll get.
Honestly, after that, there was rumor that Joe Burrow would be on there, but honestly, I'm glad he's not. Even though I would have mounted the cover on the wall.
Who do you think they'll put on the cover?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Jaden Daniels after the rookie season he had, or Sam Darnold maybe. Anyway, Commanders. You got your
Saquon.
Yeah, well, you got your quarterback for the future, but they just got to get. You think they got to get some receivers around him?
Yeah,
definitely get some more receivers around him. If you do that, you can actually win the Super Bowl, and also bring back the Redskins. That's a much better name. Have it be a middle finger to Dan Snyder. Anyway, Steelers, the only black and gold team I do not like. Well, you got to re-sign J.J. Watt, and also maybe trade Justin Fields for some more cap space.
Yeah, because I said they were going to re-sign either Fields or Wilson, which I think is a horrible option.
They're going to re-sign Wilson. They have to re-sign Wilson because he's the much better quarterback. Although Justin Fields, he could go to another team.
Yeah. Giants was a question too.
Yeah,
Potential.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes there. All right. Next team we got Texans. CJ Stroud, he's looking pretty good in his second season. I'd say like
He was looking good. He was ass. Sorry.
wow.
His first year was better.
I mean, do you think he's already looking to be a bust?
They had a lot of injuries though.
Honestly, yeah, Stephon Diggs, he was injured. Like Nico Collins is out for most of the year, which
I'd
almost
say help him get an O line.
yeah, definitely get an O line. Yeah, and then a team okay, and also my Bengals. First off, re-sign Jamar Chase and T Higgins. I think, and the GM said that to re-sign Jamar Chase is the number one priority. Although it is said that they're still hoping to re-sign T Higgins. Also, definitely sign Trey Hendrickson to a new contract.
Yeah,
and they're definitely have to cut
defensive player of the year in my mind.
Yeah, I know. Like they'll have to cut Alex Kappa, Geno Stone, some good players, but because that will get some more cap space. If it means
improve your defense too,
yeah,
bro.
and also improve our new defense. If our defensive coordinator is the same as Lou Holtz, I'm not going to be happy.
Although Aroma.
Yeah, Aroma. Okay, Bills. Get over the hump against Patrick Mahomes. Although it looks like it might be scripted to do that next year. And also get some more receivers for Josh Allen to throw to. Although he makes any receiver look good. Yeah. Maybe try and sign Amari Cooper or.
Well, I feel like Keon Coleman might have an ascension.
Yeah, Keon Coleman isn't terrible, but they got to get some more receivers around him.
Yeah.
And Saints. Well, you got to find a quarterback.
Give him a wide receiver that isn't a crybaby like Diggs.
Oh, the Saints.
No, when the Bills had Diggs, that was their best receiver, but he was a Diggs, crybaby. Yeah.
And now with the Texans have to suffer with him. Yeah, the Saints. Well, they got to get a quarterback because Spencer Rattler and
Derek Carr
are not enough. Yeah, so yeah, and they got to get an O line and maybe some receivers because Michael Thomas probably isn't enough. And
yo, bro, that was like
what?
Chris Olave.
Oh yeah, Chris Olave. Yeah, and then Broncos. Well, you got Bo Nix. He's been playing pretty well, and maybe get some more. Maybe get Patrick Surtain some help on the defense.
I don't know, defense looks pretty good, but yeah, definitely bring in new people to work with.
They got to bring in new people and maybe try and compete with Patrick Mahomes.
Get some offensive help.
Yeah, Cleveland Browns. Well, get rid of Deshaun Watson because he's not your quarterback. Maybe I think they're in position to draft a quarterback.
Yeah, they should.
They should
because I think Watson's going to be out next year.
But honestly, they'd be stupid enough to not draft a quarterback.
Another question mark is: do they draft a quarterback to train behind someone like Kirk Cousins? Because Kirk Cousins knows Kevin Stefanski with the Vikings.
Yeah.
So that might be where Kirk Cousins could go.
Yeah, and also maybe sign Justin Tucker when you're at it. He fit in really well with Deshaun Watson.
Okay, last one, and then we'll finish the rest.
Speaking of just Justin Tucker, Ravens. Well, they got to get an O line to protect Lamar Jackson. Like Tyler Linderbaum is not the only one. They also got to get maybe draft a running back because Derrick Henry his king status will not last forever.
Okay, let's finish. We'll finish drawing the names. Do we have any names left?
We got a few.
Okay, we'll finish those next time.
Yeah.
So why don't you go put back under the table?
I was sorry that I made a mess of the place.
It's fine. Rapid fire.
Yeah, it's kind of like when remember when like Gordon Ramsay was roasting college football teams? He would always pull off a team on a paper and just throw it.
Okay, so while we have a second here, Ryan, why don't you grab the whiteboard there?
Oh, okay.
And there's some markers in that pouch there.
Yeah, we got a whiteboard. Oh, what the?
The Vikings.
That was Saints. No.
That was Saints. So why don't you write something that the viewers might find interesting?
Oh, what do you mean?
I don't know. Give us like a fun fact or.
I don't even know.
Nothing comes to mind.
Nothing's coming to mind. I'll just say I got one.
And while Ryan comes up with that, I want to say a few things that might be interesting to know college football. Now that Ohio State won it, do we have a prediction we think next year?
Honestly, I don't. I think NIL has leveled the playing field here.
Yeah, so I feel like we'll always have that one team like in Indiana
Yeah.
that will surprise us and win the few games. I don't know if they'll win it all because this format's pretty tough.
Yeah.
But
And we'll see if the 12-team playoff can improve next year because they were talking about it already expanding it. Anyway, I got my fun fact. I
okay.
learned this when I was touring the Green Bay Packers stadium in Lambeau. They asked us about the three oldest teams, and of course it was Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, and then they said the Arizona Cardinals were the three oldest. These were also those are the three oldest teams. So I think the Cardinals were in Boston at the time.
Chicago, actually.
Chicago, yeah.
Well, I think they might have been in Racine, Wisconsin a little bit, maybe, which is just by Chicago.
Yeah, it was
and then they went to St. Louis, and now
it was
Arizona.
totally not confusing when they were in St. Louis with also the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yes,
totally not confusing
at the
all.
same stadium.
Yeah, totally not confusing at all. Anyway, so I learned that, and yet the Arizona Cardinals, third oldest team, no Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, and also another thing, Vikings are like the most winningest team that has made a Super Bowl.
The winningest team,
the winningest team that hasn't won. I think the four major USA sports: hockey.
Wait,
baseball.
They've never won.
Oh, they're the oldest team. Actually, they're
the oldest city team.
The oldest team to not win anything.
So the Minnesota Twins have won, the Wild have won, and the Timberwolves have won, and the Vikings are the only team in the city that hasn't won.
The Timberwolves were formed in the 90s.
Oh,
so they're the oldest team all time without any championships.
Wow.
And so the Timberwolves, I don't think have any.
Let me Google.
The Vikings are also older.
Let me Google if the Timberwolves have won an NBA championship.
I think they made a finals. I don't think they ever won one. But what I'm saying is, because they were founded in 61. Yeah.
Okay.
So hockey, baseball.
Although technically they had the Lakers for a while until they moved to LA.
Yeah.
Oh, they've won 0. They've not won one.
But yeah.
Yeah, so
in the four major sports, so what is that? Baseball, hockey,
basketball, and football.
Yeah.
Although it might be a different sport if the NBA continues to tank in viewers.
Yeah.
And also, there was a massive boycott of the Super Bowl because of the Chiefs. Forgot to mention that in the show.
Yeah. So,
but I'm not gonna. But who knows how long that's gonna last? Because
I feel like more people will tune in for halftime show.
Yeah.
They'll have a spike in numbers because it'll just be for the halftime show.
Yeah. And also, what are your thoughts on who's performing the halftime show?
Kendrick Lamar. I don't know. I don't really follow rap.
Yeah, I don't follow rap, but I know he's working. I know
he's gonna do some to Drake. I don't know,
but I know Kendrick Lamar also working on a movie with South Park's creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone, which releases July 4th. That's the only thing I knew about him. I think that's the guy I was talking about. I may be wrong on that.
I don't know. It's hard to keep up with the little or whatever the names are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that'll about wrap up.
Yep, our first ever YouTube video.
Yeah.
Well, expect more revolutionary content coming soon.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do maybe if we get a live camera, we'll be reacting to games live in the studio.
Or maybe you'll see some pre-recorded stuff.
Yeah, and also you can see fan skits, fan reactions, like you see on the internet. Yeah, we're going into the big leagues now.
Big leagues.
Yep.
Okay.
And I hope you can join us for that journey.
See ya.
See ya.